So, as you all probably know, the LA Lakers won their first championship in quite a bit back in 2020. But outside of one Western Conference Finals trip they made a couple years ago, they haven't really done anything notable since. In fact, that's their only time getting outside of the first round in the playoffs since they won the championship back in 2020. Obviously, things need to change, and LA is at a point now where they made a huge change, adding Luka Doncic and trading Anthony Davis. After years of becoming the gods of fake trade hype, the Lakers finally pulled a move that everybody loved for them. LeBron and a younger, generally more healthy, and top three superstar in this league had everyone, including myself, yelling robbery. Only one problem though. They forgot to add a big to their roster. Now, technically, they didn't fully forget because they tried to add Mark Williams, but they failed to due to a failed physical. Super bad luck, for sure. But end of the day, there were other bigs that were out there. Hell, anything would have been better than Jackson Hayes. Call me crazy, but I believe the Lakers are just one Miles Turner level center from being damn near the championship favorites next year. So props to them where they've done good at, which is getting key role players, getting rid of D'Lo, getting Rui, stealing AR-15 from the draft. But it's about damn time y'all pick up a center. I know LeBron's 5 years older than he was back in 2020, but he's still somehow a top 10 player in this league. If you want to push him back a little bit more, like his barber did for most of his career, top 15, but that's where it stops. The Bron and Luca duo are an upgraded version of the Kyrie and Luca duo that just went to the finals in 2024. It's like the Lakers quit after Mark Williams and continue to turn a blind eye as they have in the past to this problem. Shortly before AD himself was trading, he was begging the Lakers to make a move for a center. Then they trade him, leaving them essentially bigless because they had no true replacement. So why has it been so hard to pick somebody up? Plenty of teams have done it. While one could easily blame their blatant stupidity, another answer that is legitimate is cap space. So when it comes to the Lakers in their future, the optimal thing for them to do is to part ways with LeBron James. Yes, I said it. Yes, I know. LeBron James is easily a top three player of all time. Some people have him top two, some people have him top two and not two. There's not really a crazy pick or answer that you can have with that. But end of the day, he's holding this organization back. The man's a billionaire, but he's still unwilling to come down from his $52 million contract in order for this team to have more flexibility. This obviously makes it light years harder for the team to pick up what they really need in terms of a real difference maker via free agency signings and trades. Now, the Lakers are still $16 million under the second apron, but that's not a lot of wiggle room, especially compared to the wiggle room that they could have had. Just yesterday, I read in the news that LeBron was not taking a pay cut, and then the news breaks today that he's now threatening to potentially leave the organization if they don't make a winning move or winning moves for that matter this offseason. Now, this report had me and a lot of people scratching their heads at LeBron. A billionaire that has pretty much all the money in the world is still needing 52 million to play 1 year's worth of basketball. Yet this same guy expects the Lakers to make some type of a legitimate winning move. Now, I'm never want to count somebody's pockets, and I salute LeBron for even being in that position to where he can command that much money for 1 year's worth of basketball. I think that that shows just how great he is. But at the same time, securing your already secure bag was detrimental to this team. Remember, they still have around $16 million to work with. Imagine that they had an extra 9 million, an extra 10 million. They could have threw a comfortable offer at Miles Turner. Maybe Nas Reed doesn't re-sign with the Timberwolves because he has more interest in playing with the Lakers. You never know. But now they're stuck looking at Clint Capella. That's their realistic choice. And look, he plays solely the role of a big. I'm not trying to bash him. Okay, he averaged 9 points and 8 rebounds last year. He put up a block a game. He shot over 55% from the field. But my point is, he's a downgrade offensively and defensively from a Miles Turner. He's a downgrade from a Nas Reed. He's a downgrade from a Julius Randle. These guys have qualities about themselves that don't limit themselves solely to being an independent player. To put it more bluntly, he's flat out mid. But because of their lack of flexibility, this is their realistic choice. Now, of course, the Lakers could do something in a trade, and hopefully I don't drop this video and then like 2 hours later it comes out breaking news trade and this entire video gets outdated quick. But at the rate we're going at, you just never know. So ultimately, LeBron has to stop being in denial about why the Lakers have not made a move as of yet and just accept he's virtually the biggest part of the problem. On the flip side, the Lakers need to make use of what they have and try to make the best of it. So there you have it. That wraps up this video. I thank you for listening to the very end. Tell me what you think the Lakers should do in this situation. Not what they most likely will do, but what you think they should do. Should they cut ties with LeBron, or should they bring in the best player that they could possibly get for the money remaining that they have? Do you believe LeBron is in the right for putting the bag first and still expecting his team to make big moves this summer? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out other videos that are on this channel. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't care what platform you're on. Make sure you're being notified. Hit the notification bell and stay tuned for more episodes. This is Jay the Bass, and I'm out.